Hello everybody. We're going to be going over stepping in and getting our momentum through the shot on our forehander backhand every single time. Now we're going to use that with a recovery step. So here's what I'm talking about. If I'm hitting this way, if I go for a forehand, I want to move to the ball, I want to step in, and then as I'm hitting, I'm kind of getting my weight through the shot and I'm using this recovery step. Now you notice how my feet are facing the court. So let's say the court's this way, my feet are facing the court. If I hit an open stance, closed stance, my feet are always facing the same way every time. So regardless if I'm stepping in or if I'm open stance, I'm always facing and always finishing with my feet pointed that way every time. Same thing for the backhand, the double backhand, not the single backhand. So the double backhand, we're going to step in, we're going to hit, and we're going to recover with this foot. Now the mentality on this recovery step is actually just catching your balance. So if my weight's going that way, I'm leaning into the shot, the only thing I want to do is just catch my balance. And what that's going to do is it's going to balance me. It's going to allow my shoulders and my hips to rotate, because if I keep this left foot back behind my body when I hit, which is what a lot of people do, you're going to hit and there's never really a chance to get my hips and shoulders rotating. You need to bring that foot around, rotating your shoulders and hips, getting more balance with your foot, and then allowing yourself to get back into the court. So here's what it looks like in real time. You move to the ball, you hit, recovery step, shuffle back. If I go for a forehand, it's hit, recovery step, shuffle back. Every time I hit a shot, forehand or backhand, I want to use that recovery step. Now the single backhand is a little bit different, because with the single backhand, we're not actually going to be rotating through like we will with the double backhand or the forehand. The single backhand is more here, hit, but we're still using the recovery step. So it's move over, hit, recover. Forehand, hit, recover. Double backhand, hit, recover. Here's a couple demonstrations from the ball machine. The ball machine is probably one of the best ways to practice certain shots and certain movements, because you have time. It doesn't really matter. You can't really practice it in a match or a clinic. So we're going to practice on the ball machine today. We're going to practice that recovery step and then stepping into the ball. And when we're stepping into the ball, I'll put the camera on the other side so you can see that momentum. You see how this is open stance. I'm already in the recovery, and then I'm pushing back. Here's going to be topspin. Side shuffling back. Stepping in, recover. I missed that one a little bit. You notice how the step and the recovery step, it's not necessarily a dedicated step. It's more about catching your balance. There's my balance. Then I use that to push over to the next shot. Use that to push over to the next shot. Did you see that recovery step every single time? Now you don't use it when you're hitting an open stance. So let's say the ball's coming to you a little faster. You don't have time to step in. We're just going to hit open stance. We're already in the recovery step, so we just hit and we're ready for the next shot. But if we have time, we want to step in and we want to use that recovery step. Now I'm going to put the camera over here, side view, and I want to show you how I'm stepping into the ball, using my momentum to move into the ball. Okay, so we're on a side view now. I'm going to be hitting the balls this way. When we hit, we always want our momentum moving forward into the shot. So what that means is I need to recover properly. So if I move into the shot and I'm here ready for the ball, let's say they hit a deeper ball to me, then I'm moving back, and I don't want that. I want my momentum moving forward. So I want to be more like this. I want to be about 2 or 3 feet behind the baseline, and I want to be in using my recovery step after I hit to get me back in position. Same thing on the backhand side. Hit, in, using my recovery step to push back behind the line, because I'm always want to be stepping into the ball. Here's some examples. You notice how right when I hit that ball, I'm pushing in with my body. That's where that force comes from. Cutting the angle, in, pushing back. So we went over a couple things today. We went over the recovery step on the forehand and the backhand. Let me just go over that one more time. I'm going for a forehand. I'm hitting the ball this way. I'm going to be stepping in, close stance, hit, then on my follow through, as my body weight's going through the ball, recovery step. That gives us balance. It gets us ready for the next shot, and it allows our hips and our shoulders to rotate through. Same thing on the backhand side. It's hit, and then through, and then we're back. Then the positioning, we want to start 2 or 3 feet behind the baseline, and we always want to be moving through the ball if possible. But then after we hit, make sure we recover back to 2 or 3 feet behind the baseline, because if we catch ourselves in here, not in the right position, there's no way we're going to be able to move in on a deeper shot. So this is a very important thing. If you want to start hitting the ball a little bit harder and be more aggressive with their shots, using our body weight rather than our swing speed. That's how the pros do it. If you watch the pros play, they're pretty much moving up on every single shot. Does not matter how deep it is, doesn't matter how hard it's hit, they're still stepping in. What they do is they adjust their swing. So they adjust their take back. If the ball's hit harder, instead of not moving in and keeping the same swing, they're moving in and it's a shorter swing. So they want that momentum, but they want a shorter take back to adjust for the faster ball. So get out there and try it, and good luck with this momentum moving through the shot. Thank you.